आपने कभी गाना सुना है, गरम चाय की प्याली हो और कोई उसको पिलाने वाली हो, चाहे गोरी हो या काली हो और सीने से लगाने वाली हो. Things like this, Chipkade Fevicol. So one of the top actresses of our times dances on the tunes of songs which I personally consider absolutely disgusting, and that's my personal opinion. Not now, not once, not twice, not thrice. So many times our society has commoditized women. If you have ever faced sexual harassment, which is called eve teasing in normal language, this video is for you. Namaskar, Dr. Vani Sudinsa, reporting live for Vani, the voice for change. Eve teasing is not eve teasing. Eve teasing is public sexual harassment. कब समझेंगे हम ये और कब उसको उतना तवज्जुब जिया जाएगा that it is a kind of public sexual harassment. Let us call a spade a spade. When are we going to learn to do this? My young girls, my young followers, it is up to you and me now to rebuild the India of our dreams and desires. Staring at someone, making them uncomfortable at a bus stop or at any public place, constantly looking at them whistling, it doesn't make us happy, okay? ये सिर्फ बॉलीवुड मूवीज में होता है. हंसी तो फंसी, हंसी तो पटी, पहले ना फिर हाँ, ना का मतलब हाँ. In reality, a no means a no. When you pass night remarks on somebody's looks, when you brush against somebody, when you're holding something in the bus and somebody puts your hand against them, against your wishes, it is all a type of public sexual harassment, which is very simply called as eve teasing, which I personally don't approve of, which leads to finally groping and even sexual assault of the case of rape that we've heard. All of these are cases which should be brought out in the public and it should be called out. अब नहीं तो कब और क्यों सहे और कितना सहे हम लोग सब. मूवीज में बहुत इजी बताया गया है, फ्लर्टेशंस को बहुत बहुत attractive तरीके से दिखाया गया है, that it is always okay, it is fine to flirt with women, and that is probably what girls and women want. It is shown to be acceptable. Men are supposed to be these macho things जो ladies को often attract करने के लिए उनके साथ flirt करते हैं और flirtations को बहुत ही trivialize किया गया है. You know what the United Nations and what the World Health Organization has to say? Statistics tell us that the World Health Organization says that in India, every 20 minutes a woman is sexually assaulted or raped. World Health Organization says it is an epidemic in India. Are you not ashamed of this? Are you really, truly, tell me, not ashamed of your country being called the rape capital of the world? Of men in your country being called sexual predators? I am. My head hangs in shame. And that's the reason why I want to change what we are doing. Women have been made to feel like a commodity for far too long. It's not just about women made to feel एक commodity की तरह. It is about the fact that हम लोगों ने इसको accept कर लिया है, इसको normalize कर लिया. That is how things have just, you know, अच्छा ये तो normal है. That is how women are supposed to be treated. हमारे देश में there are a lot of rules like the IPC 294, 509, 354. All of them are made in our country to help support women. A lot of public grievance addresses, cells have been made where the police is very proactive. But I feel apart from this, we all must muster the courage and we all must be unified in our approach to fight this. To all the young girls out there, let me tell you, you're not alone. I'm sure every single woman in India, Me Too campaign हमारे देश में कितना बड़ा हुआ था, but it too died a natural death because people ultimately did not support that as well. I'm sure every single one of us has been eve teased. It starts from early childhood. By the time we are teenagers, it is a big problem, and then we learn to accept it and we learn to live with it. But that is something which we need to question. The status quo needs to change and it needs to be questioned, and we will do it together. Let me give you some things which you can do, which you can learn, and let me tell you that together we are going to be the Nari Shakti that we hope to be. Each one of you, whatever topics, whatever things I'm telling you, each one of you has to go out and tell these things to the younger women. आप अगर 14, 15, 16 साल की हैं जो ये देख रही हैं, तो आपको ये और छोटी महिलाओं को बताना है. You have to tell this to really young girls so that together we can do some really fine nation building. सबसे पहले, to all the mothers who are ever listening to me, to all the ladies in 20s who are listening to me, to all the ladies in 18 who are listening to me, please tell the younger girls to be aware of their personal space, to be self-aware, to be aware of her own self. हमारी एक पर्सनल स्पेस होती है जो बचपन में हमें गुड टच बैड टच के फॉर्म पे सिखाई जाती है. इट इज नॉट एक्सेप्टेबल फॉर एनीबडी टू इन्वेड आवर पर्सनल स्पेस. स्टेयरिंग, पासिंग ल्यूड कमेंट्स, looking, whistling is invasion of the personal space which should be called out. तो सबसे पहले हमें पता होना चाहिए कि हमारी personal space क्या है, and we should be aware of it. Only then will we be able to stand up for any wrong which is happening. Number 2, it is always, I will tell you something very personal. Whenever I'm staying alone and I drive on my own, I travel, I do long distance driving also. मैं जैसे ही गाड़ी में बैठती हूँ, मैं सबसे पहले आकर वो बटन प्रेस करती हूँ जिससे चारों दरवाजे और सब कुछ एकदम से बंद हो जाता है. That is the kind of mental fine tuning. और क्यों अपने ही देश में, अपने ही जगह में इतना डर के रहे? But that is how the society is. हमें खुद शायद थोड़ी देर के लिए अपना ध्यान रखना पड़े, and it is very important for us to be alert. Let me tell you, women are blessed with a lot of intuitive power. हमें पता चलता है when somebody is looking at us, when somebody is staring at us, और जब किसी ने टच भी किया, ये गलती से टच हुआ या ये जानबूझ के टच हुआ. So please be alert if you're traveling alone रात को, late night, sometimes you have to take time, flights at odd hours, हम किसी नई सिटी में अकेले जाए. Let people know, let your friends know, install certain softwares into your phone which make you safe. अगर आपको हल्का सा भी uncomfortable लग रहा है with a taxi driver, I know ऐसी बातें नहीं करनी चाहिए. Right? Because it is our nation, we should be able to move out whenever, however, in whatever kind of clothes we can. But I would urge you to be alert and teach it to the younger generation to be alert, to not trust people blindly. Also, there is something which is very different on eve teasing, जो मैंने पढ़ा है, which I really want to share with you. More than anything else, eve teasing is about confidence. आप कहोगे यार confidence, what are you talking? जो भी eve tease करता है, the man is always in a position of power. Right? वो बहुत पावरफुल फील करता है किसी की पर्सनल स्पेस इन्वेड करके, किसी को belittle करके, और सबसे ज्यादा स्ट्रेंथ और पावर आती है by making the women feel vulnerable. So it is all about confidence. Don't feel vulnerable. Don't feel that you're at a position which is any lesser. So be confident and own it. Don't give the power to any man to make you feel vulnerable. Own it. Also, this is a message for young mothers, for mothers who are watching our channel. I want all you girls to get your mothers to watch our channel. Keep the communication lines open. Eve teasing is wrong because somebody did it to your girl. इसमें आपकी बेटी का fault नहीं है. It's not, she is not wrong. Don't stop her from going outside. Don't restrict her from wearing certain types of clothes. It is because somebody else has a narrow mindset. Somebody else is trying to belittle her. So please keep the communication lines open with your child. Don't restrict or enforce certain very harsh rules on your child. शायद कुछ बहुत खराब आपके बच्चे के साथ हो जाए और फिर वो कल आपको बताना बंद कर दे. So इस situation से better है that you always keep the communication lines open. I'm a staunch feminist. I'm a staunch equalizer rather. I believe that there have been generations of men and women and LGBTQ people who've been belittled, who've been wronged, and it is for all of us now to rise up to the occasion and make sure that this world is just and equal. But I really want to tell you that let us be practical. We must, like for example, if you're wearing heels, you must be able to run in them. That is the practicality I'm talking about. मैं ये नहीं कह रही आप don't wear skirts and don't, but you should be able to tackle any situation. Learn self-defense. Right? If you feel you're going to a place where you have to walk long, you might come back home at an odd hour, wear sneakers. Wear whatever, but wear sneakers so that you can run, so that you can attack. Right? So these are certain practical things. Travel in a group. Nobody is stopping you, and I feel so sad that in our own country we don't have the freedom. But to be safeguarding ourselves, it is very important to be practical at our time. We are able to be equipped to deal with any eventuality, and I'm sure this young generation of women is very, very strong. There's strong girls out there. They will be able to do. So practical में एक और tip बड़ी important है. have all the phone numbers of these police stations, of these women helplines ready on your speed dial so that you're able to really safeguard yourself. This is one topic which is very close to my heart because I truly hope, wish and pray that one day we will have a country which is safe, which is just, which is equal for each one of us. Before I end this session, you have to narrate the incident in your life where you were, if you were ever eve-teased, and how did you deal with it? Did you keep it to yourself? Did you not tell it to anybody? And if you did reply or retaliate back, how did it make you feel? Namaskar, that's all for today. Waiting to hear from you, and please make sure कि इस particular video को आप wildfire की तरह हर जगह फैला दें so that everybody gets the courage and the confidence to stand up against the wrong and make this world more equal and just. Bye bye. Take care.